Okay, so for this video, it's going to be a little different. I'm going to do a one-take video because I don't have time to get edits done, and it'll take forever to get a video up, but I know you guys have things you want to see when it comes to this ship. So, first off, I guess, outfit of the day is Sheen. Can you believe that? But I'm going to walk around the ship in one take, so there's no edits other than the editing that I do when I film, so you guys can get this up right away. Today is Saturday. You're getting a video on Saturday, and we're going to see the ship. It's probably going to be more than one video like this because it is after 3 o'clock and we have dinner hooked at 5, so I'm going to go as quickly as I can. I'm going to start with some of the areas that I haven't even seen yet and like lesser known, so we're going to hit the spa first and the fitness center. Maybe go over to the Pearl area, the behind the Pearl area, because for that rectangle area that you see on the outside of Icon and Star, there's something over there. I think there's areas that are over there and you can see that window. So we're gonna go find that out together, and I guess we'll go over to Playmakers and the ice skating rink because I have not even seen that, and we are on day 4, the last day. So first off, let me show you, being that we're in the infinite balcony. Okay, behind me or right here, you can already see what it looks like when the curtains are closed, right? So let me show you what a nice private area it really is as far as this room. So this is the curtains closed. That is the actual room. Watch. Ooh. But you can close this off completely, and then you have this nice area, and this is what it looks like with the curtains closed. So you've seen it with the curtain up and the window down. If not, I'll get a chance to show you that at some point, but let's head on out because we are short on time. This is how the room looks at night. I mean, during the day, even when the curtains are closed. So you don't have light coming in, so you can sleep pretty long if you're not careful because it's dark. And we're, oh look, somebody put a duck on our door. How cute. Whatever that was, thank you so much. I appreciate it. And it's wood. Look at that. That was nice. Very nice indeed. All right, this is the hallway for deck 11, and where our room 11162 is, we are right by the elevator. So it's pretty good position as far as trying to get somewhere, because as you can see, that is like the never-ending hallway. I found the stairs. For some reason, this ship was very difficult to find stairs. When I started doing my live on day 1, I couldn't go on the elevator because the Wi-Fi kicked me off. And when that happened, I was looking for stairs from the outside. I just couldn't find stairs. So letting y'all know, the stairs do exist. They're on the other side of the elevators. And first thing we're gonna do is figure out where is the spa. I think it's on, let's see, it's on deck 12 through 14 spa. So let's head there. Show you in case you have not been watching any videos or don't know how to use the elevators. You press a button, your floor number, and it tells you which elevator you're going to. Points in the direction, and voila, that one came pretty quickly, and it's going to take me to my floor. All right, we did have an express to 12, and look, Vitality Spa is right here. Looks closed. No, it's not. Oh, the main entrance is on 14. So what we're going to do is called a U-turn. And go back over here to the elevator. I have not gone to Central Park yet, so on the way to showing you me pressing another elevator button, let's look at Central Park, which is really nice. And those colored alcoves that they have on the outside of the windows, those are for your balconies, and these are all infinite Central Park balconies. So same type of room that we have, except the view is Central Park. All right, press 14. We are going to E. E is again this way and open. All right, let's try this again. Again, the spa is located at the front of the ship. So the elevators at the front of the ship where Aquadome are. And you do have a Vitality Cafe. So they have smoothies and juices, champagne, all for a charge. But you have a Vitality Cafe on Icon class and Oasis class. This is your waiting area, the reception. Really nice here. You have your to dry for, which is your shampoo, get your hair and nails salon done. And it's, wow, it's pretty deep. It's pretty big up in here. This is way bigger than I expected. Any spa services you want, it's best to purchase pre-cruise, but if not, you can come right over here to reception and tell them what you want to purchase, and it'll get put on your C-Pass card along with all other charges. One of the spa treatment rooms. This is Renew. And your barber shop is right here. I didn't even recognize that at first. You had your barber shop and then Renew treatment rooms. Now we are going to walk down after we pass another, this looks like a thermal lift. This is Elemis Skin Lab. She's gonna tell us about Elemis Skin Lab. Excuse me, what's Elemis Skin Lab? What do you guys offer here? This area right here.
This area is for eye treatments.
For eye treatments. Okay. And then you do samples of eye treatments too, huh?
Yeah, if you have treatment, you can have the eye treatment. For example, if you have massage, we can do the eye treatment for you in the room. And if you have haircut or hair color or manicure, pedicure, you can have the eye treatment too.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So that is what is right here. They said these things here are the eye treatment. You have a collagen mask and spray. Cool beans. You have skin consultations as well. Moving right along. We are going to come around to the stairs. I'm going to go down these, but since I don't want to fall, I'll see y'all at the bottom. Can you tell us what all you guys have down in the, what is this, the deck 12 level?
In the deck 12 we have the relaxation center and the 2 changing rooms and all of our treatment rooms.
Okay. Thermal suite, do you guys have thermal suite here?
Upstairs.
A thermal suite's upstairs. Does the thermal suite include a whirlpool in there, or is it just all dry?
These are hot rooms. We've got a hammam, steam room, infrared sauna, heated lounges and rainforest showers.
Okay, cool, thank you. So then over here, where's the fitness center?
It's in deck 5 and 6.
Deck 5 and 6. You gotta make, so you go to the spa, go to the fitness center afterwards, get your workout on. Go on down to deck 5 and 6. All right, here we go. We have the relaxation lounge. Ooh, that's nice. It looks relaxing. You have a bathroom there. There will be a changing room. What's that thing called? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Locker room. So for those of you that want a bigger shower, you can go to the locker rooms down in the spa and shower there. These are all treatment rooms, like massage rooms, other spa services. You'll find that here. Nice art in here. Okay, I'm not gonna go to the women's restroom. I thought about it, but all you gotta do is come down to the spa yourself and you can see it. What rooms are over here? These are all treatment rooms. So you have more treatment rooms over in here. And thermal suite upstairs. All right, I told you guys we're short on time. So we are going to head out that door, which was deck 12, go down to the fitness center right quick, and keep this moving right along. You can't get out that door. So I'm gonna go upstairs and exit that way. Since I did have to come back upstairs, this is where the thermal suite is. It happens to be open, so get a first look. You have the thermal chairs. You have your steam room. This should be a shower. See? Ooh, it's a private shower. Lots of thermal chairs. And there's your steam room. One steam room. Two steam rooms. They might wrap around. Come out of the steam room, make sure you get some water, and you can refill your water bottles right here as well. As soon as you exit, there is a family restroom. You can go there. I think the one downstairs is more of the locker room, but I'm not sure because I probably should have gone in there. All right, you guys saw that I did have to go up the stairs to come exit, but if you are in a scooter, wheelchair, have other accessible needs, there is not an elevator. However, you just take these elevators here to deck 12 and they will let you in the downstairs, the deck 12 spa area there. And if you need to come up, you just exit out and come upstairs that way. So your main elevators would be your spa elevators. Right, deck 5 is where the theater is. Oh, speaking of theater, Back to the Future has started. I have not seen it. We're just gonna go in and take a quick peek. Y'all okay with that? Cool. The theater. It is the preview show, so no recording. Not that we were going in there to do that anyways. So I will show you the theater later. However, I will say that they say Back to the Future is a show that is not to be missed. Okay, found the sign for fitness center. Yay, it is on this end. That's the thing about a large ship. You never know what end of the ship the things you're trying to get to can be at. Look at this art. It's really nice. It's nice pop art. I'm going to come out here because, as I expected, there is the running track. What deck am I on? 5? Think so. 5 has your outside deck. I think that there is an outdoor smoking section that is not upstairs. These are the lifeboats. I know they look small, but they have 450 person capacity. So there are plenty of lifeboats on the ship in case of an emergency. And sometimes, in case you didn't know, at certain tender ports where the ship can't dock, it has to park in the middle of the ocean. Sometimes they use tender boats they use the lifeboats as tender boats. Tender being the term used for the boat that takes you between the ship and the port whenever the ship cannot dock at the port. All right, this way to fitness center. Told you, if you want to go to the fitness center, clearly you can get your workout on. Look like an icon. You know what, guys? I think I'm matching. Yay! I brought bright colors because it's a bright color ship. I want to match. And here is our fitness. We have water station right here. Let's enter and see what it looks like. This is three restrooms actually. And you know what? I didn't realize, so you got your Stairmasters here and more treadmills. They made sure that you had treadmills, plenty of treadmill space, and then that high stepping this machine. I saw it on Carnival. I don't know what the name of it is, but those of y'all that actually work out know exactly what this is and appreciate that it's here. More water stations as well. Oh, and the fitness center has a shower changing room. Okay, we're gonna go for it. Let's see what it looks like. Oh, now see, it's private. So if your bathroom is small and you just need more extra space in the shower or shower with a drain, then you can come right here to the fitness center and you can shower in here. It's like a little known trick that people don't really take enough advantage of. Let's get out of here. Center. These are the last of the, they have stairs, free weights, and steppers, another TV, rowing machines, stand-up rowing machines, okay. Towel, access to deck 6. They do have, and also they say here, elevator lobby. Go to Motion Studio. So upstairs, what we're going to find is your Motion Studio where your fitness classes and stuff are. And I believe that Motion Studio is open when they're not having classes. So if you just want to go in there and do self-led Pilates or other exercises and fitness, you're welcome to do so. and consult here. I don't know why this art is here. It's not just art. This is where you would meet with your art gallery person for discussing what you want to buy or what you purchased either at the auction or straight out. That's just weird, but because it looks like that's something that's always there. All right, we are on deck 6. Let's see what else is on deck 6, because I thought, other than the theater, that it is a cabin only floor. Let's see. Clearly, I didn't know what was on deck 6 because I've been too busy, because this is where Crown Lounge is. I would show you Crown Lounge, but it is for Diamond Plus Pinnacle, which I am a member, so I can go in, but you want access to that, you have to become a member and be loyal to Royal to reach that status. This is where the escape room is. I will be doing the escape room tonight, so we'll give you a little insight on that. Cannot film inside of there because it is, the whole point is working together as a team to figure out clues to get out. But they have 2 different themes. They have Escape Diner and the Star Escape records. So, and each one you have to purchase. So you just decide which theme you want and purchase that. We got lucky. There was a glitch, and so it was free, but typically it is $39. We have your beautiful art in the center, and I guess we are going down the Royal Promenade on deck 6. Because from here, I am going to figure out how to get down, for starters, but we are going to go to Playmakers. So this is the statue that they have outside of Dueling Pianos. Dueling Pianos is a really cool venue where it's like a lounge where you have 2 different pianists facing each other, and they battle playing the piano, singing songs, interacting with the crowd, and having a good time while you accelerate your fun and enjoyment by getting a drink from the bar. It's a very nice venue here and very popular, so if you're interested in dueling pianos, when you look at the show times, make sure you get there early for a good seat. Sorrento's is downstairs. It's like an all-out pizza parlor, but that is where you get free pizza till 4 a.m. I think, no, 2 a.m. You have the Effie shop down there and the collection. We'll get to that. Just giving you a quick view because I don't know if we're getting to that in this video. Up here is where the musicians, DJ, and cruise director are when they do music throughout the day as well as for the parties at night. Giovanni's is the Italian restaurant that is an extra charge. So it's got a very open floor plan where you can see the water from here, or you can sit at these tables where you can get a cool view of not just the promenade, but the Pearl. Look at that. View you can have if you were to be seated here or this way. And they have this cool little display. All these different accents that they added to this ship. They're really nice, and we're kind of checking out the wines right here. Again, all extra charge. This is Schooner's Bar. Schooner's Bar is really, really cool. Kind of like Dueling Pianos, but you have one pianist and he takes song requests and he does kind of like sing-alongs, whatever your request is. He knows it, he's gonna play it, sing it, and everybody kind of sings along with him. So it's kind of like a karaoke that's led by the pianist. And then of course you have another bar. What I understand, people usually like the drinks that come out of the Schooner's Bar. and it's got a nautical theme. Beautiful, beautiful seating in here as well. I'm gonna just walk right across to Boleros. Boleros is your Latin club lounge. So first off, they have these really nice seats right here. Icon class, for me, I appreciate all the beautiful and comfortable seating that they have and all the colors that they added to it. You have your Boleros bar. It's also very popular, but most importantly, in Boleros, you have a dance floor, a live band, and they do a lot of Latin music, salsa dancing, and they have a wonderful time in Boleros. People are always asking about the club. The club is cool, but Boleros is like an open air club because it gets crowded, it gets hyped, and we have a lot of fun. Or more like grown and sexy fun with Boleros. Down on deck 5, you have Thorn and Thistle, which is your live music and kind of like an Irish pub type venue that they have on every ship. They just all have different names. I believe that's where we're hearing the current music come out of because, again, you have a live musician. But look at the accents. See a little stop sign right there. Then over here, you have him coming out of the sewer. And then you have the dog statue. That's going to be Sailor when she grows up. And Crown and Anchor Society is over here. Moving right along, they put 3 dice statue over here. Casino, yes, is down below, but it is 2 decks down below. And we have Pavilion on 6, where you can get jewelry, high-end jewelry, watches, Jason and Hyde, bottle, might be downstairs. Okay, we are approaching Surfside, and looks like we are on the right deck, because deck 6 is where Playmakers, Absolute Zero, and Adventure Ocean are. I'm going to start with the Adventure Ocean side because it's really cool. So the Adventure Ocean on both Icon and Star are both brightly lit up with all these cool colors. It makes you just want to do the Wizard of Oz and follow the yellow brick road. So here's where you get free day camp and childcare. With childcare, if your toddler or if your infant is under 2, you do have to pay for that. But then Royal Tots, I think that's Royal Babies. So they have AO babies, 6 to 36 months for the AO babies. And then over here, they went up to 3 to 5 year olds, the AO juniors. And then when you go through there, you'll have the rooms for the other ages. So for up until 10 p.m., Adventure Ocean is free, and then it is $10 per hour. I think they stop at about 1 a.m., either 12 or 1 a.m. AO Babies is the only charge that is always a charge. So coming over here is Park West, and they're one little desk. So again, that's why I was confused as to why they were in the fitness center, because this is their area. But you also have another little shop right here called 6th and Main. Sunglasses, and all kinds of other little minimal apparel. And then we're going into Playmakers, the sports bar. So one thing about the sports bar, depending on who the cruise line is contracted with, you may or may not be able to see the team that you're trying to see for whatever sport event is going on, including the Olympics. There is no contract with NBC, therefore Olympics were not shown on Royal Caribbean ships. But this is Playmakers. You can get wings here. They don't have wings anywhere else on the ship. They even have, look at that, the video games. I didn't notice that before. That is Miss Pac-Man and Donkey Kong. Then you have booths over there. TVs. When in Rome, we just as well go and see Surfside. Now there is an entire video on Surfside that I have already posted. Since we are 30 minutes into this video, that's why I did that. And you don't have to watch a whole 30 minutes just to get to this area. Now I am back on deck 7, maybe, probably. Yeah, the arcade. This area here, the Surfside Eatery, which is open. It's not open. That is kind of like a Solarium Bistro. It is a mini buffet that is in a totally different area of the ship for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. It is complimentary and for families. What's nice though is that they have colored plates and they have regular plates plus plates with sections. So I think that's pretty cool. Got a playground right here. Surfside Bites. So if I was not going to Hook tonight, I'd be going to get some churros from there. They have popcorn chicken, hot dog, cheeseburger, pizza, toasty, which is kind of like, let me show you what it is instead of describing it. It's kind of like a grilled cheese sandwich that's on a tortilla, but it's pizza instead. I've not tasted it, so I don't know what it tastes like, but that's what it is. Let me show you. That's the pizza toasty. Popcorn chicken, your churros, your confetti cooking. The hot dogs are on the grill, and cheeseburgers or hamburgers. See, it's like being on the island. And they have this is where your condiments and your free drinks are, including ice and water. And it says on this sign that there is a freestyle machine over here too. Ah, there it is. Okay. And this is my favorite spot. This is the Lemon Post Bar. And this is where you get alcohol if you want, but they have quite a few non-alcoholic drinks that are family friendly. I personally like the little pouches.
I have a store in it when I make the fish, madam.
Right.
We want to do the
That's what I like, are the pouches.
Bring the other one. Bring the other one. I will check.
But you have alcoholic drinks. I'm not getting anything. And they even say that for the pouches, which are drinks made of these 4 containers here, but you can add alcohol if you like. So that works. That works. Plenty of, what is that, rum? You got all these different flavors of rum for your drink. But let me show you this again. The non-alcoholic menu has all kinds of different in-glass lemonade that's not just in the pouches. But the pouches come with candy or cherry, you know, stuff like that. So they're really nice and cool, and I think pretty refreshing. I did not show you in that Surfside video, not up close anyways, is the private little townhouse patio for the Royal Townhouse. That's their own little area. They have their own stairs that exits right out of the room. So if you were to book that room, you do get that amenity. And look at these chairs. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna sit in this chair too, because they just have so many nice places to sit. Ooh, like that one. Look, come over here. Hit my head, but nice places to sit. I love it. I love it. Oh, chair. So the pillow is attached. Feels good on your back. You have these chairs right here, and people sit in it and watch the aft. Watch the ship move slowly back to Orlando. Look at that. Beautiful views. All of this can be yours, and there's ottomans because I almost tripped over them. So you have something to stretch your feet out on. But all of this you can enjoy by booking Icon, or if you're really referring to the newest Icon class ship, Star of the Seas. There's some of the other suites that have the aft balcony, and those suites all have wraparound balconies. And those are all sky, and some of them are Star class suites. Star class includes a genie. I do like the way they have the little bridge that's closed. See, the kids have their own little infinity pool, kind of like Hideaway, which we are going to get to maybe next, because I have not seen that area yet. So let's get to it. On the way, as I'll point out, there's Surfside view balconies, but they also have Surfside view interior, which are the rooms that have those windows right there. If you book one of those rooms, this is going to be your view. And you'll be very close to all the action in Surfside. Alright, go up. Before we go up though, I'll show you the carousel. More importantly, I want to take you into Sugar Beach right quick, because inside of Sugar Beach, you're going to see that they have got cotton candy, and it is only $2. Normally cotton candy is $4, but they have cotton candy for just $2, and I think that is really cool. This is the rest of the candy shop. Keep the kids out of here. Keep them out, or give them a budget. Thank you. Sorry. See, that's why I edit. That wasn't supposed to happen. I hit pause. But this is where they do bedtime stories, which is really cool. It's led by Admiral Awesome, and it's like for a half hour at night. They do some interactive type things, which are really cool. Should you bring your kids there? What I did not do yesterday was go up these stairs to this little store, and I guess as I'm going up here, we will go through Central Park. Alright, this is where you have Sunshine and Sundries. Come in here, and it is more of a little person kid shop of apparel and toys and stuff that you can purchase. You know what? I feel like I'm dressed for the occasion. I feel like I dressed for the occasion. Should I do it? I think I'm gonna do it. Let's do the slide. Okay, I don't know. Alright, let's see how this works. Let's see how this works. Ready? It's always something with the slides. It's always something. See, I was good. I slid down just fine. And these shoes stopped me. So, I said don't wear shorts. Now I say don't wear rubber flip-flops either. That was bad, but it was fun. Surfside is still where a kid can be a kid of all ages. Let's go see Central Park. Look, they're doing face painting down there. There's always something going on inside of Surfside. So check the app for times and events and see what they have going on, because they really always have something really cool for the kids. Now, on the Oasis class, you are not going to find an entrance from Surfside into Central Park as easily as this. So for the first time, I'm going to take you and myself. Look at that. Look at the detail they have in the art. Those are all birds. Isn't that nice? All right, here we go. Central Park. The only thing that's missing that I miss from Central Park from between the Icon class versus Oasis class is 150 Central Park. I really like that restaurant. On this side, you have your shops, but the highlight of Central Park as far as new venues, what they replaced 150 Central Park with is Lou's Jazz Cafe. Let's see if we can get a look in here. Should be open. Yes. Oh, we got a band practicing, getting ready to do rehearsals, but this is Lou's Cafe. It is a very nice venue where they do jazz, and of course there is a bar, and this too is very popular, so get here early so that you have seating. This is Lou's. Oh, they're giving us a sample, because that is one of your bands. And we have outdoor seating here at Lou's as well. Oh, look at this. Remember I said they just always put certain art accents all over the ship? This is one of them. Look at that. One thing you should do is take your time when you're on these ships and find all the different hidden but in your face pieces that they have. Because at Central Park, you have park bench chairs over there. Not just straight up benches, yes. Oh, look at the birds. Look at the rainbow birds. That is cool. And you have signs that explain, that identify the different plants and tell you about them, including where they're from. So this foxtail fern is from South Africa. So don't just walk through Central Park. See Central Park for what it is. This is Park Cafe, which again, since I have not been to Central Park this whole trip, I haven't come in here yet to see if they do their roast beef sandwiches. Yes, you have fruit, sandwiches, soup of the day, cream of vegetable, and beef broth with tortellini. All of this is complimentary. You have desserts. There you go, some desserts. Hello, thank you. Do you guys do potato chips here? Potato chips, bags of potato chips? You do have Lay's. Okay, perfect. Oh, and you have them just right here for us to grab. Normally, they're not just right here for you to grab. Normally, you got to get them by asking for potato chips. They have Lay's and Ruffles on Oasis class. They probably put Ruffles out here too. Cheddar and sour cream. But upstairs, in the Aquadome, they have barbecue Lay's. We've been eating those, so different variety on the Icon class. This is your roast beef, your hummelwick. You can get it how you like. They also do breakfast in here. These are your salads. They also do breakfast in here, like bagels and cream cheese, and what I call McDonald's sandwiches, the egg, Canadian bacon and cheese on a English muffin. You do have another freestyle machine in here. Here's your condiments, including soy sauce, Worcestershire sauce. You have the extra virgin olive oil and balsamic and Tabasco sauce. So you don't need to pack your Tabasco sauce because it is on the ship. What's here down in Park Cafe is also upstairs in Windjammer and Surfside Eatery. and other food places like the Aqua Dome Marketplace, but I just wanted to point out what they have. For those of you that drink tea, they do have honey. They do have honey. And it is Tetley teas on Icon class, at least for Star of the Seas. And there's more seating back here. We're gonna exit. There is also a hand washing station very, very close. And see what it says in green. It's like a little walk-up bar. Tell you what it is. This trellis says Bubbles. So Bubbles is a wine bar right here. Which you have, including mimosas and bellinis. See, upstairs they have the live reggae band playing. I'm trying to flag my video. This is your outdoor seating, and it's comfortable out here. It's humid, but for me who likes the heat, it's really comfortable. But you'll be sweating, I will say that. Take a walk through Central Park. Look, oh, bathroom break. Do you need to pee? Why, yes, I do. Thank you. You can relieve yourself here. Like I said, check out all of the different accents that they placed around the ship and in Central Park. All right, speaking of which, you see blue space person? There are a certain number around the ship. They're not necessarily hidden, they're hidden in front of your face, but it's a little scavenger hunt that you can do, is go around and find all the different pieces that they have. Guest services probably has a piece of paper that's like a map, or at least identifies how many there are, and that'll help you with your scavenger hunt. But they have sushi and ice cream at Izumi in the park. This is the walk-up bar. I don't know what the ice cream is. Let's go ask. I can see that there's a charge for it, $8. I expected that. But you have ice cream, huh? It has sushi. There's your sushi. Your to-go containers. And that looks like the ice cream machine. So that is pretty cool. The trellis bar is right here. It's your outdoor bar in Central Park. There is no rising tide bar on the Icon class ships, but like the Icon class ships, you still have the trellis bar. Chops Grill and Izumi Restaurant round out the end of Central Park, heading back towards the front of the ship. We just came from the back, the aft. And look at the entrance, how they have that prettier. Beautiful art accents. Izumi, Chops, Izumi in the Park are all additional charge specialty dining. Question is, where shall we go now? Overlook. How about that? Overlook, then Hideaway. And it is Saturday. This is gonna take us on up to the Aqua Dome, where we're gonna go see the Overlook, but in case of an emergency, press the alarm button for 5 seconds. This elevator holds a capacity of 30 people and 2,250 kilograms. Things to know. All right, we're on deck 15 now. Take you over to the Aqua Dome, where you will find the Aqua Show. Torque is the name of it. You'll also find the Royal Bling Shop, where they have a $100,000 chalice, which is a cup with diamonds and gold, and the $50,000 pendant on a chain. You want to see what kind of things they have in Royal Bloom? First off, you already know, a chair to sit in. You like it? You like it or not? It's very comfortable. Yes, indeed. Let's see what the kings and queens sat in one of these. Ah, there's the chalice. There it is. $100,000, and it does not come with free drink package for life. So they have this book, A Hip Hop Jewelry History by Vicky Toba, and it has text by Slick Rick, A$AP Ferg, LL Cool J, Kevin Coach K. Lee, and Pierre P. Thomas. We got cufflinks. More affordable pendants that are smaller, earrings, all kinds of stuff. But back to the accents. Look at the little bunny astronaut holding up the gold. He's holding up his weight in gold is what he's doing. It was very fitting that they named Kelly Girardi, the astronaut, as the godmother of Star. Diana Ross was cool, but honestly, having an astronaut was the perfect fit that they probably should have gone with from the jump. Michael Jackson, you're here. Let's go do the moonwalk. All right, I'm getting out of here. See, it's doing things to me. There is your cast of Torque. They are, drop the pack of chips. They are rehearsing. So this is some of the synchronized dancing that you will see in the show Torque. The only thing about the Aqua Theater is that it is much smaller than on the Oasis class, so you definitely want to arrive early. But somebody apparently complained about these hard chairs, and so they have added chair cushions. We should just sit in one. That's better, but see, how is it on the back? Doable. That's all I'll say about that. All right, that right there, that circle in the ceiling, that is actually a ceiling waterfall. So during the show, that becomes a waterfall, and they do acrobatics, aerial acrobatics through that waterfall from the ceiling. Really cool, and the best shows that you will ever see on a cruise ship, whether it is the one on Star or Icon or even any on the Oasis class. The Aqua Theater show is worth seeing. Just passed by Hooked, where if you are seated here for a reservation, this is specialty dining, so an extra charge during the Aqua Theater show, then you get let's see, a decent view of the show. But you do want to be able to see the entire stage, so be careful when you are choosing your seats. Like this one here is obstructed. You will be mad at yourself for sitting here or in this section if you can help it. This is the overlook. Let's start by going up into this pod. So the cool thing about this pod, which may be occupied, to be in and out, is that you can come up here and plug in. So it has outlets for charging and hang out. Oh, I got all kids, so we're good. Hi guys, hanging out in the pod. Hang out in these cool pods and do work or just relax, read, whatever. There's only 2 of them.
Hello, are you live?
No, I'm not live. The kids want to say hi to the people.
Yo, what's good? We have a lit time.
Okay, well, so I had a question for you because I went over and kind of peeked into your little social 020, and I was saying that this is where the kids live their best lives. Is that where you guys made friends at?
Yeah.
That's where they made friends at. See, I told you. And now you guys are over here hanging out in the overlook. I'm not mad at you.
Yeah,
You guys been enjoying Star so far?
Yeah.
You got kicked out of social 20?
No, we didn't throw pillows. They were throwing It was all you guys. It was all the girls.
Like I said, these kids be living their best lives. Look, here come. You guys went over to the Aqua Dome Marketplace, huh? Yeah, see? People. All right, the kids are saying goodbye to you. But wait, the biggest question is, did you enjoy Star of the Seas? Yes. All right. You heard it from the kids. You got a book. Now let's go. You too. Thank you. So let's go down and see the rest of the overlook. Because I hear Nemo might be here. Even if Nemo's not, we can go looking for him. So, I'm not going to go over there to all the good places to sit. But, isn't it cool how nice it is over here? All these beautiful places to sit. Just makes you want to sit. Look at that. Place to sit. It's like in the cut. Didn't even realize that chair was there, right? This one either. Low to the ground. This is nice. Look at the view. The overlook is something special. And we're glad that they added it to the icon class because it is definitely an amazing area to hang out at. And this is the bar. The bar, the bar, the bar. Nice round bar. Circles all the way around, 360. The drinks are really good. I am going to do another walkthrough at night. At least some type of video of this overlook at night because it is insanely gorgeous in here at night. Look, they have rainbow chairs. Little rainbow ottoman right there. And these cool little chairs with pretend shade in the area that's already shaded. And what else shall we do? Sit in the seat. Had to do at least one in here, right? At least one chair. All right, moving right along. Nemo, Nemo, is that you? Where are you, Nemo? Nemo. Let's see. I don't see Nemo there. Wonder if there's someone we can ask. There you are. Excuse me. Excuse me. Have you seen Nemo? No? You just ignore me? You're just gonna keep flying on by? Okay. Alright, well, can you ask another person about Nemo? The fish? Nemo. Wow. Everybody. I think I've seen your Nemo. Really? Where? I don't know. Because I don't have real ears to speak. And everybody else is following me. You guys see Nemo? We're ignoring you now. We're following him. Alright, I'm out here. Okay, so this is the overlook. Sorry, had a moment. And you come up here to Rye and Bean. And another beautiful piece of art. Let's see. So Ryan Bean is espresso and coffees, also an extra charge. They have Americano, cappuccino, cafe latte, cafe mocha, white chocolate mocha. And you know what? It is love at first sip. Let's go over to one place I have not been able to stay away from. This entire cruise I've been stuck on the Aqua Dome Market. Look, I love the seating and what she's able to do. She's using it for the purpose that it is, which is to have a laptop and study. Washing station. Aqua Dome Marketplace has got some really good just walk up bites to eat. They are open until midnight. You even get beer here. It's not a full bar. And get some beer. The La Cocinita has got empanadas and some other stuff. A corn, a red butter, sweet corn arepas, chicken and cheese, beef and cheese, Cuban sandwiches. I've been stuck on feta Mediterranean. I've been getting pita bread with chicken, lettuce, tomato, extra feta, and balsamic vinegar on top. Keith has been stuck at Pig Out Barbecue, getting the beef brisket, which is what he's putting on his plate right now. He's putting it in a straight bowl. We also have pulled pork, dill pickles, not fried pickles. Somebody asked if they have fried pickles on board. No. There's the Lay's barbecue potato chips. And macaroni and cheese is over here too. And you know what? It is actually really good. First macaroni and cheese on a ship that I can say that about. Over here is Mai Tai. This is your Panda Express, although I will say Icon has a better selection. So you have the jasmine rice, vegetable pad thai, grilled lemongrass chicken, beef kamang curry, spring rolls. Spring rolls are really good. And here around the corner is where the line is formed. You want to know why? You'll see why. I've got videos. Creme de la crepe. This is the most dangerous place to eat on the entire ship. If you don't like crepes, you will once you've had a creme de la crepe. You can make it how you want. That salted caramel is to die for. Either do it and just go all in, or stay away and don't even try it. You try it, it's all bad. It's all bad. Creme de la crepe. Feel like creme starts with, this is code word for another word of something they had in the 80s. It was super addictive. I mean, they still have it, but you know what I'm talking about. That's what it is. That's what those crepes are. They're addictive like that. Careful. Okay, so here's a change between Icon and Star. On Icon, you have a whole bunch of these little birdcage chairs, and they're over here. So when you come out of Aquadome Market, you really want to just sit in those chairs. And like I said, there's a bunch of them. Here it's just a little green lawn area and a jacuzzi. I think they have this jacuzzi in Icon, but if not, this one was added because I feel like it replaced the other bird cages. I'll come over here so I can show you the indoor ping pong. We are headed to Hideaway. I've got 20 minutes to knock out everything. I have to come back to this side of the ship, and Hideaway is on the opposite end. I'm going to try and run through this really, really quickly. And the majority of things to see are on this side. So I'm not going to get the swim and tonic, which they did change to adults only, but that is the indoor ping pong that if you're not careful because of the slats, the balls will come through and you'll still be chasing them. Maybe, maybe not. Feel like you would be. Hold on. My chips are falling. I ain't even supposed to have these chips. Look, shaded seating, shaded pool chairs. That's pretty cool, right? It's just like we should just do it. Look at this. Yeah. Guess what? I matched these chairs. I like these chairs. Crack my back. Yeah. Good chairs. Here's my jacuzzi. I have not been in that one. I finally got in one last night. Took me 3 days. Look at this chair. Look at this area to sit. This is hard. This is why I'm testing this out for you. But it's cool if you're wet because it's just foam. Lime and coconut. The lime and coconut downstairs. There are, 3, 4 lime and coconuts? There's another jacuzzi. Another shaded area. And it is much cooler over here than over there. So the blue room is a little bit better, at least today and right now. There's a slide. I would go down it, but we already saw what happened on the straightaway. I don't think we want to experiment on the round and round. Not in these shoes. Have me over in metal. Nope. This is also a pool. I lied to you when I said jacuzzi, because jacuzzi's over there. But this is an out-of-the-way pool. They did a good job of having a lot of places, of bodies of water to get wet. And even though kids can come in here, which is fine, it's still a nice area to get wet at because there is no other pool on this side. The pool is over there. It's a large pool. I think they said like one of the largest pools at sea. Side over there. So I'm not walking over there because we don't have time. I'm just going to show you from here. Let's go. Also means, well, you know what? You might get lucky and see the water park on my way back to the room. I'll just walk a little bit faster because at this rate, I'm not going to get to it in time. But here is El Loco Fresh, another jacuzzi. El Loco Fresh is complimentary. It is Mexican food. You have burritos, fine, I'll show you. I don't have time for this. I'll show you anyways. These are the condiments. This makes whatever wasn't good, good over here. Trust me on that. You have your Cantina Fresca bar. There's always a bar. There's food, there's a bar. Look at that fruit. Still being distracted. Fruit and a quinoa salad. Look at that. That's new. The salad and the fruit cups they have, but not like that. So these are your choices. You got plain cheese sauce, but that has something in it. Little black spots in it. It might be seasoned. It might be good. If not, put that Valentino in there. Pulled pork has what is that? Yeah, pulled onions in it. You have your other salsa station here. There it is, hand washing station right there. Here's your bar. You see these cups? You see those? Guess what? They're not glass. They're not. They're plastic. All right, let's go. Because I think I do. All right, y'all lucky because I got to go upstairs and I'm blocked in right here. There's nowhere to go. So I'm going to take the rainbow stairs up. So you do get to see Thrill Water Park. That's the way I got to pass to get over to Hideaway. Here's your pool, front and center. These are really cool chairs. Thing about them is you mostly see them flat, but as you can see, you can push this like that to have some recliner. Restroom right here. And the rainbow stairs, which leads to Thrill Water Park. Take shelter. Why? Was there danger above? Yes. If you're on Icon and you get on the Frightening Bolt water slide, there might be a little bit of danger. Possibly. But don't have that problem on Star because so far it has not been open. So you have cubby hose right here. Put your, okay, so water slides, just so you know, y'all cannot have nothing. No earrings, no necklaces, nothing to go on the water slide. So you'll need to either take it off ahead of time or put it in the cubby hole or have someone hold it for you. It's category 6 water park because there are 6 water slides, pool chairs, and a bridge. A whole lot of music, about to get my videos flagged. The green one is with the raft, and that's the one that has the leaf. Stay away from kids. Kids told me when we went the second time, you know, if you sit in the back, then we'll go high when we come over here. I said, okay. So So then we came and we went so high, it was like we were about to flip out of the ship. I was screaming, so much so, Keith said they heard me in the smoking section. But you know what? That's cool. Kids asked that I want to go again. I said, no, I'm good. Watch those kids. We got the exit for those slides. Now for the storm chasers, which are the racing slides, you pick up a mat over here. I feel like this, it is. So this is where Frightening Bolt comes out at, because it's the orange and orange slide. And then these are your storm chaser slides where you're racing. And as you can see, there is no water coming out of Frightening Bolt because it is closed right now. It's not just about figuring out the part, it's also figuring out why it broke in the first place and making it safer. Guess what? We are finally over by Hideaway. Ah, daggone it. Gotta go up the stairs so I can show you the flow rider. Forgot all about the flow rider being on this ship. It's just so much and so many things to do. Show you him because clearly he's an expert. So you can stand up and do the flow rider. You can pay for lessons, which is extra, but outside of that, it is free. So what you do is you go over here to the booth, you watch a safety video, you sign a waiver, you get a wristband, and that wristband is good for the duration of the cruise. He's got skills. See how he saved himself? Woo, wipe out. Right, and this is where you watch and wait for your people. There's no line right now because I'm pretty sure this is the paid sessions. And we're gonna overlook where we're finally gonna get to. Hideaway, the adult only area. I'm being that jacuzzi tonight. Let's go. Oh. Do not let me fall down the stairs, it would be all bad. Trying to figure out the best way to go. Look at that. Somebody didn't have their stuff there. I would sit in it. Oh. Uh-oh. Yes, we like it a lot. Oh yeah. I think my goal, because of Icon, was to sit in every single one of these cool seats. I think I got some more to go, but they don't have the swings that they have on Icon, and those are super cool. I hate that they took those out. Alright, here we go. Here we go. This is Putt Putt over here. That is Royal Dunes, most likely. I don't know the name of it. We'll walk through in a minute. That's the miniature golf. Here we go. Hideaway. Welcome to the Hideaway. Guests 18 and over. Dropping chips again. Ah, here you go. One jacuzzi, two jacuzzi. Those are for me. I'll be here later tonight. You just wait and see. Is that a DJ making all this noise? Yes, it is. We got your own DJ over here. And a seat. A very hot seat. This one I'm doing the seat, so you know. A very hot seat, a very firm seat. It's foamed. And if I don't move right now, I'm going to be sweating. The sun is beaming on me. Come down here. The only thing down here is places to sit and look and watch and relax. Those chairs, you can sit in them. They're reserved, so you do have to pay for those. Place to put your stuff. So I did that on Icon. I don't have time to walk down here. I just don't. I gotta get back. Okay. Gosh, why would they have a bar over there? So they have a bar way over there. And then this is the infinity pool. Those three loungers in the middle, you can rent those. So you have to pay for those. And then all this other seating and this, they're all without shade, are free. And as you can see, you have a waiter that comes to you, a server, to bring you your drinks for orders. And this new WoW band works for drinks as well as anything else you need to purchase. These are very durable, I will say that. But right now, turn around, and make our way back. And I'll show you whatever I can that's on my way to my elevator in the front of the ship. I've already shown you the smoking section in a whole nother video. So, can't go to that right now. I promise you I'm not going over that right now. Because everything else I said I wasn't going to, I went to, but I'm not going over there. I get held up by Joseph and Clay and Mike, Tony and Tanya, all our friends, Christina, Summer, Shayna. Shout out to you all. It's a sports court up there. Yeah, take the stairs. Can't help you with y'all. Can't help you with that. This is base camp. Base camp is complimentary, not the bar. Like I said, wherever there's food, there's a bar. It's 5 o'clock everywhere, all the time. Base camp seats. Show you what they have. You know what I have not seen? I have not seen deserted. This is a milkshake bar. They have it on Icon. I thought they had it on Star, but I haven't seen it. So here you have pretzels, tater tots, hot dog, chicken finger, and a smash burger. That's what you've got over here at base camp. Oh man, why would they do that to me? To stay here. It's nice. Woo, this is nice. This is very nice and hot. I'm out of here. We got places to go. Crown's Edge. Let's go. Let's do it. Alright. This is a rock climbing wall. I don't think there's a single Royal Caribbean ship that does not have a rock climbing wall, and they are free. This is called Adrenaline Peak, and this is also where you will find Crown's Edge, which is an obstacle course and zip line combination. It is really cool. It is really fun. It is an extra charge, but you can often get it for only about $23.99, $27.99 if not. And it's worth every penny because, for starters, you go twice and you get a video starring you. It's like a full commercial video. You guys are lucky. I'm going to see Swim and Tonic because I have to go right past it to get to the elevator. I think. I could be wrong because I don't even think there's access to Swim and Tonic from here, but you'll get a decent view of it. It's the lifeguard station. So, all right, there's the cabanas here. You guys see these chairs? It's boring little chairs. Okay, you got one little ottoman chair that I'm not going to sit in because it's going to take a while for me to get up out of it. But on Icon, this area here, once you get past these chairs that are facing the ocean, it's got a lot of other really nice chairs. And I know I'm not tripping. No, I'm not imagining anything because it stood out to me. I was like, ooh, wow. I just want to sit here and here and here. It's partially why I'm testing out chairs right now, because I'm reminiscing about the nice chairs that they had on Icon. They don't have it on Star. They took that out and they took out the swings. They have like a hammock swing chair. I swear there's a pool on this side too, but I could be wrong. And you guys are lucky. There is access. This is the Swim and Tonic bar and pool. This is the swim up bar pool. And the newest change is that it is 18 and over only. So now you have 2 adult only pools, one at the front of the ship, one at the back of the ship. And of course it only made sense. And then naturally there's a jacuzzi. This does close early though. It closes like around 10 p.m. And up there is, I think that is the Grove, which is a suite only neighborhood. Otherwise that is a suite. That's the balcony of a suite. But I think that is the Grove because inside it'll say Sweet Neighborhood. All right, let's go. And they have life jackets over here, but because this is 18 and older, they are big. I'm lying to you. Down here, they got child size. See, Sweet Neighborhood. You have a bathroom right here. And yay, we did it. We did it. I showed you almost everything in one shot, one take. Sprinkles. Oops. While we had it. Sprinkles is over here. Oranges, because I'm there. Can't see right there where that man is standing. That is for the soft serve ice cream. And where the oranges is some really cool seats. Nice little lounge area. Looks like we have this nice little lounge area over here. Both are identical to Icon. Just they're missing some chairs, some birdcage chairs. They're here on Icon that aren't on Star. All right, not showing you the casino because I have a whole casino video. Underneath the casino, well, on the way into the casino is the music hall. I did not get to the Pearl yet, so I do have to go do that. But right now, we gotta head back to Deck 11 with an instant elevator so that I can get ready for Hooked and post this video. Let's see, what time is it? I don't know. Oh, see, I don't even have to press the button for anything. It is currently, to drop everything, 4:51. Let's see the time this video gets up. That's Eastern Standard Time, by the way. Don't get Lay's chips that you don't need. Because if you get Lay's chips that you're not going to eat right away and you're doing something like walking the ship, then, and you got to hold them, then they drop. And they drop a lot. If you like our content, we invite you to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell because we have more content to come and we appreciate you. Thank you for hanging with the Howards. I would say until next time, but Nelson is here. Hi, Nelson. I'm leaving. And he dropped off nothing for us. No gifts today, Nelson. He's not done. Checking with y'all later, see what we got. Did I come here for the gifts? Yes, I did. Thanks for hanging with the Howards. Until next time. I don't know if this video is going to make it into my little unedited post it now, but I have 30 more minutes. 5:30. Hi, Clay, Don, Maritza, Joseph. Joseph, it's your birthday? Happy birthday!
Is it more?
What? No, it's right here at the Aquadome. Yeah, Hooked is in the Aquadome. Hooked.
Oh.
Yeah, we're going to Hooked. So this is the smoking section that I did not get. Oh, what I wanted to show you about the smoking section is two changes. One, we have TVs in here, and two, I should probably take heed to this more often and actually use it. There are power outlets, USB and C charger. So I can charge my phone in here. All right, we're ending it for real. Bye.